The Maid of Brakel. Once upon a time, in the charming town of Brakel, lived a lively and confident young maid. She had bright eyes, a clever tongue, and a heart full of dreams. Every morning, she strolled through the village, chatting with neighbors and dreaming of her future. One day, she decided it was time to find herself a husband. But not just any man. He had to be strong, handsome, and, most importantly, completely devoted to her. "I shall go to the chapel and pray," she declared. "Surely, the heavens will send me the perfect man." So off she went to the quiet little chapel on the hill. She knelt before the altar, clasped her hands, and prayed loudly, "Oh, dear Lord, send me a fine husband. Let him be handsome, strong, and forever in love with me." Just then, the village clerk passed by the open chapel doors and overheard her. He was a thin, awkward man with a long nose and a nervous smile. His heart leaped. He had long admired the maid from afar. Taking a deep breath, he stepped inside. The maid, still kneeling, was lost in her thoughts. The clerk coughed politely. "Ahem, here I am," he said, standing as tall as he could. The maid turned and blinked. "You?" she asked, barely hiding her disappointment. "Yes," the clerk said eagerly. "You prayed for a fine husband. And here I am, a man of good character, steady employment, and deep admiration for you." The maid frowned. "I meant a real husband, strong and dashing." The clerk, undeterred, straightened his coat. "I may not be a knight or a prince, but I will always be loyal to you." The maid sighed dramatically. "Oh, dear, perhaps I should have prayed for patience instead." She marched out of the chapel, leaving the hopeful clerk standing alone. But he did not give up. Instead, he followed her back to the village, determined to prove that kindness and devotion could be just as powerful as charm and strength. And so, the story of the Maid of Brakel became the village's favorite tale, a reminder that sometimes what we need isn't what we expect. Thank you for reading the story with me. Please subscribe Olivia's Storybook Corner for more fantastic stories. Bye-bye.